Welcome to this demonstration for how to find videos on First Harvest Ministries. So here we are on this on the website. It's firstharvest.tv. First Harvest is one word. And here we have this first video. You can see this is just a suggestion. They're just random and they just change frequently. Below we've got the most recent content, so the video, the teaching that Professor Toto did last night is there, and it just goes back in time. You can load more or just click through the pages. There are hundreds of pages. And then see up here these little lines on the left hand screen. This is just a toggle switch. It just clicks on and off and it brings you to the home page. And if we just scroll down, it brings us to categories. We've got all sorts: clean and unclean animals, divorce and remarriage, heaven, hell, fate of humanity, Israel, the fate of the Jews, house of Israel, the pagan holidays, the coming kingdom, the heavenly scroll, the Maseroth, which is the original Bible before we had print, the law of God, tracking the tribes, the lost tribes of Israel. Yeah, there's so many. If you're new to the ministry, then may I suggest you, if I find it, here, the Kingdom Preparatory 101. If you click on here, there are 28 videos in there, and they're an excellent starting point to introduce you to the ministry. If I click on this cross up here, left hand, so it's a toggle switch, so if I just remove the home page, and it just gives you more room to play with on your screen. The categories I just showed you, they're also across the top here. You can use these arrows, or you can just flick them across. If you're on your mobile phone, you can just flick them across with your finger. But they are exactly the same as the list in here, in list order. So moving down, if we're in the Kingdom Preparatory 101, so we've got teachings on the Sabbath day. What is the gospel? This is not the gospel that the church teaches about the death, burial and resurrection, which of course is vitally important. However, they stop there. This is the true gospel that Yeshua preached. And then we have the new, who is First Harvest Ministries? Yes, what do we believe? Three-part series on New Jerusalem, and we've got the a teaching on the Trinity. Just bear with me. The Trinity, and we've got the an overview of the Zedekite calendar that we use, that is in line with the Bible and all the feasts. We've got the scattered seed of Israel. Most of us have believed that a Jew and an Israelite is the same thing, but it is not at all. So Pastor teaches you the difference here. What was in the beginning with God, the Logos, the Word of God, born again. Many people think we're born again when we become a Christian. We're not born again when we become a Christian. So there's loads of teachings for you to go. Let me show you. Let's go into the scattered seed, and we'll show you how to work with a video. So if I move my cursor down, just come down below the video. There's a little insert video there. Here it tells you it's an hour and 3 minutes long. On the teaching itself, we've got this little thing here. You can go back 10 seconds, go forward 30 seconds. We've got mute and volume. You can gone too far down. You can slow it down, speed it up. We can go on to full screen. So moving down, the video, it tells you here that it's three years old. It doesn't say months, it just tells you it's 3 years old. We've got the category here, Kingdom Preparatory 101, where we've pulled this teaching from. You can just click back on there and choose something else as well. Below that, description, there's quite often extra information. This you see here, these are chapter markers from YouTube. when Pastor has loaded this teaching up onto YouTube, it offers these facilities. See this download button? If we click on here, it offers you MP3, so you can have just the audio. Go onto the share button here. This gives you the code, website address for this particular teaching. You can just copy and paste that and do as you will with it. Or if you know where you want to send it and the options are here, you can click on WhatsApp. It would just pick that up for you straight away. It would just pick it up automatically. And when you click on WhatsApp, Telegram, Facebook, Twitter, or any of these others, it would just pick that teaching up, and you could just post it there. So moving on to up to the search button here, this search key here, you can just search for anything. Just put a word in or a title. Quite a few of the teachings have got they've had keywords input into the description, so you could just type something in. Let's search for the lost tribes. Don't press return, and we'll just see what it offers you initially. So we've got the lost tribes, restoring the lost tribes, part of the Book of Acts. It's 2 parts to that. And we've also got there's a teaching about Christopher Columbus. He is to do with the lost tribe. That's a super interesting teaching. And we've got Israel 101, the second Passover. So let's pick up we'll pick up this one, part 14 of the Israel 101. Let's go in there and see what that's. So we've got, it's part 14, so ideally we'd like to go find part 1. So if I move down, we can see that it's in the category Israel, Fate of the Jews and the House of Israel. Let's go in there, and we can see all these teachings for the 101 in and amongst this category. So just moving down, we can see there are 16 teachings on this series. So we'll just move down to find part 1, and there we go. So you just click on part 1, and that's basically it. I hope that's been helpful for you. Thank you.